Hello everybody and welcome back to another Sims video. Today we're going to build the castle from Frozen, the Arendelle castle, not the ice castle. I wouldn't even know how to start that. Don't get any ideas, Autumn. Anyway, so we're going to build Elsa and Anna's castle from Frozen, and then I guess Anna's castle as of Frozen 2. Because I thought that I wanted to make my life miserable for like a second, you know, I was like, well, what can be hard? Let's do this. Actually, it stemmed from like, I made a couple videos of the Disney princess, like Create-A-Sims, and I was like, well, why don't I try to make like homes for them? So I was gonna do like modernized homes for them, but then I was like, well, wouldn't it be cool to just make the castle? I'm not going to do this for all the princesses. I just am doing it for Anna and Elsa because I thought it would be fun. It was fun, but it was also a lot of work. And I don't think I'll do it ever again. Because it was a lot of work. But I hope you like it. It's long. This video I think is only 17 minutes because I split it. The other one's probably going to be a little bit longer, maybe like 25, but I'm gonna try to make it shorter because I don't know about you, but I never watch videos that are that long, so I wouldn't want to force people to. Also, people don't, so I should make videos lengths that people will watch. I do my best. Cat. So yeah, this is the castle so far. This little building, I actually have no idea what it's for, like canon wise, but I made it into like a guard's barracks sort of situation, because I thought that was appropriate, and I wanted to, so I did. And that's all I have to say about that. It's like an awkward little building. It sort of looks like a church, but I didn't want to make it one because this is a Disney princess movie, and like religion is not really a thing in Frozen, and so I didn't want to like add it because I think that would be weird, so I didn't. But yeah, we see the outer walls around there. There's the towers. We're getting some roofs on them now. The Arendelle castle is very interesting because like you think castle and you think like stone and like, you know, those little like thingies that go like that. But like that's not what it looks like. It's very like specific, and it has all these roofs and all these roofing pieces, and it was really difficult to like get the roofing right. So I hope I did it okay. I hope I did it decently, and we shall see how it turns out in the end. I made the mistake of not making this big area a room, and I should have, because it like bites me in the ass like 30 times when I was building this. But by the time I realized that it wasn't a room, or no, because I realized it's not a room like really soon in this, but by the time I realized that it not being a room was going to cause a problem, it was too late to go make it one because all this work that had been done in it would get wiped away. So I just kind of like worked around it. See, I was hoping to like sort of like copy and paste that little symbol there by making it in a room and then like plopping it down everywhere, but that doesn't happen. So then I just made it, you know, freehand. And the idea behind this whole floor thing that I'm doing here is Elsa obviously has like icy magic, and she makes like these swirly ice designs everywhere, and you can't do that in The Sims. So what I thought, well, what about like gray and blue, you know, leafy flower looking things? That could be kind of cool. Like I don't really know what they're supposed to look like sort of somewhere in the realm of like a snowflake meets a flower with like Elsa's magic colors. Oliver, stop. He wants to come to the party. So yeah, I mean that's all that I thought it was pretty cool. I do really like this floor thing in the courtyard here. I think it is pretty cool. Pretty proud of myself for that. And I'm pretty proud of myself for the whole build. The exterior of this build looks awesome. The exterior of a lot of my builds are better than the interior. I'm an exterior kind of girl. But, you know, the interior of this build was difficult because obviously it's not castle sized, and they have castle, so it's very big, and I couldn't really achieve that in Sims without using the whole lot for just the castle, and I thought it was really important to have like the courtyard and the outer walls and all of the towers be like included to it, like adds to the whole, like, what are you building? Oh, it's Elsa's castle, you know? So the literal house, the castle part, is kind of small, so it doesn't have all the space that like they have in the movie, because it's massive in the movie and like just pretty much endless. And I watched that movie like a million times, and I still couldn't tell you how the layout of the inside of that building is. Like, I have no idea how it works. I know it's wrong. I know the way that I did it is not right. I know that, but it's the way that worked the best within The Sims and my OCD trying to figure out a way that like the movie would take place in it. It was a really bad time. Okay, when you first walk in the movie, in the first movie, there should be an empty hallway, like just straight, like a big empty hallway that leads to the ballroom, like throne room, where they have that big party. But then simultaneously in the second movie, not the second movie, but like the Christmas, the Olaf's Frozen Adventure thing, there is a giant staircase in that hallway where the doors to the ballroom should be. Like, it doesn't really make sense. And I don't know if it's me missing something or like it doesn't make sense, perhaps. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, when they designed this, did they actually build the castle for model? Obviously not like full size, but like on the computer. Like, did they build it so that there was layout, or did they just build the rooms and like layout be damned? Because like I know they do that a lot for TV shows, like staged houses, like the rooms don't actually connect, or there's no upstairs and the upstairs is a whole other set, and like that makes building it hard because it's not real, and so there's nothing to actually like base it on. Does that make sense? That's what and I don't know. And also I think that there's like another layer in the castle, sorry about that, that like I couldn't build because it didn't. Roofing in The Sims is very specific. Like, you have to do it in a very specific way, and having like a roof in the middle of the floor doesn't like happen. So like there's another floor in this castle that like it just doesn't exist in my land, in my brain, because I couldn't build it. Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, the reason that like I'm so OCD about it is because I really have a thing for like Disney princesses. I love them, and I wanted it to look good, and it wasn't looking good, and I was sad about it. So I'm really sorry if it doesn't like meet expectations, if you will. But I did my best. And yeah. On another note, I got a new mic for these videos, so I hope that I sound better. And I got a monitor, which is what I'm looking at now, for my OBS, and then my game on this one. And that's cool. I'm hoping to get a tripod because I have a camera, so I can use my camera instead of the webcam that's on my laptop because I'm poor. And then I'll look better too. Well, probably not, but the quality of the camera will be better, and you'll be able to see more of my flaws. All of which I embrace wholeheartedly because I'm human. I look like shit today. And like this hair, what is happening here? But I was gonna change and like do my hair and stuff, but then I was like, why are you gonna lie to the internet, Autumn? Why do you feel like you can't look like how you look at home just because people on the internet might see it? The 3 people on the internet that watch you might see it. No. Let's just be... I did put my eyebrows on. Not gonna lie about that. Definitely filled my eyebrows in because they're blonde and they're thin and it looks like I have no eyebrows when I don't fill them in. So that's true. And I don't feel bad about it. But I don't think anybody needs to wear makeup or fill in their eyebrows if they don't want to. Just because they're going to be seen on the internet by... Hello, kitty kitty. Get off. Get off. Sorry about that. My cat tried to attack and she attacked my laptop. And I don't want to re-record it, so it's just going to be like a big chunk cut out, and that's okay. It's long enough anyway. So yeah, this is what we have so far. I thought those pillars were looking pretty good for the design of the castle. I was pretty proud of that. This lag that's happening isn't because of this recording. It's because the game was being so laggy, and I don't know if like it was my computer or if it was like The Sims or if it was Origin or what, but like it was horrible while I was doing this. It was so laggy, and it was very frustrating. So I'm really sorry about that. It's so surprising to me that you can still see it even though I have it sped up 4 times the normal speed. But it really was a problem. So yeah, oh look, there's Elsa and Anna out there. While I was building this, I wanted it to snow, so I had Anna, I bought like the weather machine, because I don't have any mods in my game, so I bought the weather machine and I had Anna set it to like winter, like to snowing, and she froze to death. And I was like, oh my god, I killed Anna. This is terrible. And I felt really bad. But it's true, I did, I killed Anna. But I can remake her. Just put her, I mean, she's saved to the gallery. And you just put her back in. I mean, there was that time she did freeze to death. You know? She froze. Then she fixed herself, but she did freeze first. So it's actually just realistic. I was keeping to the script. I was keeping to the story. So, see that giant lag? Like, that's not this video. That's actually how it recorded. And, like, I'm a lazy editor, so I just didn't cut it out. Because what happens sometimes when I'm editing is that I just kind of, like, skip through to see where, like, it's a long period of where I sit still. Like, I got up and walked away from the computer or something. Because otherwise I have to sit there for, like, 3 hours. And, like, I have a whole life I need to be living. I don't have time to sit there for 3 hours and watch a stupid video that no one else would watch for 3 hours. Ridiculous. So I just don't do it. But I should have. Because now I have to fix it now. Post. Or I'll forget again. Rebel? We're not doing this again. She's a camera whore. She likes to be in front of the camera. She likes the attention. She's sweet. Except for when she walks on my computer. Anyway, so what I'm doing up here is I'm trying to make the, like, in the movie there's like all these little cubbies where the windows are, and like I thought that was cool and I wanted to replicate it in The Sims, but eventually I think I removed most of them or all of them because they were in the way of like me trying to actually lay out the space. Because like, again, this castle is massive in the movie and it's not massive here, so there's like no extra rooms, there's no like what you'd really find in a castle in this, so sorry about that. Up here we mostly just have Elsa's bedroom, Anna's bedroom, some bathrooms because the Sims have to go to the bathroom. The office area from the first movie, and then off of that is the parents' bedroom. Because I didn't know where else to put it. So that's just what we ended up doing. And then downstairs, there's a kitchen, the dining room, the study area, like the family room from the second movie, the ballroom, and then the picture room were from the first movie. Because those were all like really important rooms. There's a bunch of rooms from like, do you want to build a snowman? That like, they're just not in this build because there's just where do they go? I don't know. They're just random little Annas sitting in them. It doesn't like compute, you know? So we don't do those rooms. It's just not big enough. Moving on. These are some fountains. I wanted to make the fountains because in the first movie when Elsa runs outside, she, you know, all the people are in the courtyard and she like freezes them and they go all spiky and everyone gets scared. I thought that was pretty cool. And then at the end, she like freezes them again, but like all swirly and pretty because hard edges are frightening and soft ones are nice, I guess. I don't know. So this was what I've spent so long on these two. It doesn't seem like it, but I did. And it was embarrassing, and I guess that's the end of this part. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!